Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to race number 5 of the 2014 Chase for the Sprint Cup, as we are live here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, getting ready to go green for race number 31 of the 2014 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series season. We are here today at Charlotte for the Bank of America 500, 26 laps of racing, and on the front row are the two drivers, the bottom two right now in the championship. The number 4 of Kevin Harvick and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Row 2 is the 99 of Carl Edwards and the number 9 of Marcus Ambrose. And running out the top 5 on row 3, the 20 of Matt Kenseth. Heading into this race, it's the two Penske boys, Brad Keselowski and the 22 of Joey Logano, who's on top of the championship. Clint Bowyer third, Jamie McMurray and Matt Kenseth. AJ Allmendinger, Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, Greg Biffle, and Dale Jr., Denny Hamlin, and Kevin Harvick. Certainly Gordon on down to Harvick needed a good run to catch Newman, Allmendinger, and the others to get back in the championship. This is round 2 of the Challenger round, I believe, or the Eliminator. I don't even know. I think it's a Challenger. Paul Menard, Jamie McMurray, great qualifying run for the 33 of Brian Scott, Jeff Gordon, and Ryan Newman will be your top 10. When we go green in just a couple of moments. Now we're going to sit down track side so we can get the most famous words in all of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
Not sure if you can hear that. I have my game volume down pretty low. But the pace car will pick up Harvick and Hamlin and lead them off into turn 1. 26 laps of racing for Chase race number 5. About to go green. We'll be green when we come back to Charlotte right after this. Okay, we are back in breaking news from pit road. The 47, AJ Allmendinger, not able to fire his engine. He was 6 in points and will not be able to take the green flag, at least for now. We've seen this in the past. I know Almirola, Allgaier, Yelly, so I think the last few drivers who's had issues before we go green, they're able to sometimes fire their cars and roll off of just several laps down. So this is not what Allmendinger needs. The guy we're going to be keeping an eye on is Carl Edwards in the 99. Remember, he's trying to win all 3 races at Charlotte. Coming now, turn number 4. Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin, your front row. Time to go green at Charlotte. Green flag is out. Harvick gets us underway. Kevin Harvick looking for win number 3 here at Charlotte. He is a 2-time Coca-Cola 600 winner. And remember the downs they had last week at Kansas. Harvick finished 42nd. We got a crash in the back. Biffle, Johnson, McDowell, Vickers. They're still trying to crash back here. Gotta watch up here first as they're coming out turn 4. Kenseth on the back bumper of the 99. Watch back here too. Allgaier, Earnhardt, Dillon. A lot of 3-wide racing back here. We race back to the line. Pace car will pick up leader Kevin Harvick, Carl Edwards second, Matt Kenseth, Denny Hamlin, Marcus Ambrose. The top 5 in the damage, Michael Annett in the 7. There's Allmendinger, Landon Castle, Travis Quapple's damage, a lot of front of damage on the 55 of Brian Vickers. McDowell, Johnson, Truex, Logano's back here, Stewart, Biffle. And I believe it started with the 16 of Greg Biffle. Let's go back and see if we can get a replay of what took place. Racing off in the turn 1. Stewart and Biffle. I believe this is where it's going to start. Logano's going to get trimmed by Johnson in the 48. He comes back up and collects Stewart and Truex, and Stewart collected Biffle. He does drive away. Some guys on the inside was able to get by. Like Keselowski in the 2 car. And Johnson, McDowell, Annett, Blaney. Landon Castle went through the grass and ended up spinning his 40 car out, but he was able to keep it going. you guys on the inside like Earnhardt Jr., like Kane, like Almirola, like Larson, Keselowski, the big one right there, your point leader, they were on the inside. That saved them. Look at this thing again. 78 and a 14, just innocent bystanders. And a 16 and a 48 just turned the 22 up into the 14, the 78. There's Brian Vickers, a lot of funny damage on the 55. Not the season we were expecting out of the 55, and of course the 48. Right now it looks like Johnson could finish 24th in points, but he's a lot of points behind 23rd place Ricky Stenhouse. And Allmendinger is back out on track. Not sure how many laps down he is. Might be around 2 or 3. Right now we can tell you that the 55 of Brian Vickers has took his car behind the wall, so the 55 is done for the day. So Allmendinger is back out on track, so he needs to gain as much spots as possible in the closing laps. We'll be going back to green on lap 6 of 26. That would give us 20 to go. The sprint 20 to go. The top 10 is Kevin Harvick, your leader. Carl Edwards second. Matt Kenseth, Denny Hamlin, and Marcus Ambrose. Paul Menard, Jamie McMurray, Brian Scott, Jamie McMurray, or Jeff Gordon, and Ron Newman. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, Casey Kane, Eric Almirola, Kurt Busch, Austin Dillon, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., your top 20. Some chase contenders outside the top 20 would be Greg Biffle, 31st, and Joey Logano, 32nd. And AJ Allmendinger is 42nd. Will soon be 41st. The 47 is 3 laps down, so he will finish inside of top 41. The 7 of Michael Annett also lost a lap. Annett is 1 lap down in 40th place. Ron Vickers out of the race. Right now, we got 3 chase contenders inside the top 5, the 4, the 20, and the 11. Edwards was a chase contender, but he was knocked out after round 1 of the chase, so he is no longer a chase contender. Kevin Harvick will lead the field off into the green flag, and he will get us back underway in lap 6. Green flag is back out. Will these guys calm down? Matt Kenseth to the inside of Carl Edwards for 2nd place on the track. Ambrose to the inside of Denny Hamlin. Going to go back in the pack and watch some of the racing back here. Ron Truex, Trevor Bayne, David Gillen, Casey Mears. Go back up to the front. Edwards, Hamlin, oh, it's going to be 3 wide coming out of turn 4. The 99 goes up the track. Keeps it off the wall though, and look at the 9 of Marcus Ambrose trying to get 2nd away from the 20 of Kenseth. Ambrose 2 career wins, but never on a oval. His 2 wins came at Watkins Glen back in 2011 and 2012. Now McMurray, top 15 finishes in all 4 chase races. Right now, he is being shown as a guy who you have to beat to win the championship. Coming out turn 4, Harvick the leader, Ambrose, Kenseth, McMurray, and Denny Hamlin, your top 5. Now 6th place, Paul Menard, Brian Scott, Carl Edwards, Ron Newman, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. top 10. Gordon, Keselowski right outside the top 10 in 11th and 13th. Whereas Logano and Biffle. Logano's trying to get inside the top 30, racing to 48, and Biffle's dropping back, not making no time. With Landon Castle, Trevor Bayne. Here's Martin Truex Jr., Michael Annett, Michael McDowell. And look at this for the lead. Ambrose to the inside. Marcus Ambrose to the inside of Kevin Harvick. Almirola, his teammate, picked up his first career win earlier this year and he got a crash. And it's Almirola, Larson, Allmendinger's involved, Biffle. Huge crash. And turn 2. And Kevin Harvick will lead us back to the caution flag. And Kyle Larson, the rookie, 16th in points. Casey Mears, Landon Castle, Travis Quapple, Dave Blaney, Martin Truex Jr., Trevor Bayne. And look at this. Annett, Almirola, Allmendinger, AJ Allmendinger, and Greg Biffle. They were 6th and 9th in points, and that could take them out of the championship right here. Kyle Busch involved 21st in points. It's been our worst season ever in Busch's Cup Series career. Somebody's blowing up here. And that's Larson, and some guys coming down pit road, and some guys are staying out. Denny Hamlin, Casey Kane, Jeff Gordon will stay out, along with Reed Sorensen in the 36. They will stay out, and everybody else is coming down pit road. Let's check out the crash, as that has taken out 2 of our chase contenders, and a lot more non-chasers. And it started in front of Biffle, I guess where Kyle Busch was. Kyle Larson, Almirola, Keselowski was involved. He got some damage out of that in the 2 car. 3 wide. See, Gordon was very fortunate to be up in front. See, Busch, Keselowski, Almirola, Larson. Look at the 18 up on its side almost. And the 2 car does a terrific job saving that middle light white forward. And Larson gets hit hard by Mears. The Sorensen getting a little bit of damage. That's not all though. Here comes the pack. Biffle runs into Almirola, Allmendinger, Bain, Stewart. I believe Castle ran into somebody up there. And there's Dave Blaney making contact on the bottom of your screen. Travis Quapple. 2 chase contenders. There's Annette, who runs back into the 47 of Allmendinger. So, and that has taken out how many cars? AJ Allmendinger will finish 41st. No doubt, though, this has been a career year so far for the 47 of AJ Allmendinger. Michael Annette, Dave Blaney, Landon Castle, Casey Mears, Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch, Greg Biffle, 34th. Kyle Larson and Trevor Bain are out of the race. Martin Truex Jr. is at the tail end of the lead lap. Casey Kane, Jeff Gordon, Reed Sorensen came down pit road. Denny Hamlin did too. Yeah, I don't know why the 11 car didn't done that, because he's going to lose a lot of time. Tony Stewart is also out of the race. Well, he will finish 31st, I believe, with 30 cars remaining on track. Kevin Harvick is our leader. Marcus Ambrose, Matt Kenseth, Jamie McMurray, and Clint Boyer. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Brian Scott. Justin Allgaier, David Reagan, and Ryan Newman. Austin Dillon, Ryan Truex, David Gilliland, Cole Witt, J.J. Yeley, Paul Menard, Josh Wise. Let's look at some of these big names back here, though. Keselowski, Earnhardt, Logano, Johnson, Edwards, Kurt Busch, and there's Kane, Hamlin, and Gordon. I don't know why they stayed out. 11 probably stayed out just to lead a lap to get some bonus points, which is a smart thing to do. That would be a little bit smarter if that was somewhere like Talladega. I'm sipping my Dr. Pepper. Okay. Right now, Martin Truex Jr. is not the leader. He's just right now. He's hoping for a caution before Harvick gets by. 30 cars are on track. Last car on the lead lap, like we mentioned, is the 78 of Martin Truex. But in front of him is 36 of Reed Sorensen. Come down to the line. Harvick, Ambrose, and Kenseth, your top 3. Green flag is out, and we're underway from Charlotte. Back underway, and the Truex 78 is going to hold up a lot of guys. Harvick and Ambrose gets by. Kenseth stuck behind the 78, and Reagan comes up the track and collects the 20 and the 1. Keselowski piles in. Allgaier piles in. What was that? Brian Scott, his career run ends in frustration as 33 smoking. David Reagan. Carl Edwards in the 99. Denny Hamlin. Travis Quapple. Justin Allgaier. Ryan Truex. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Hamlin. Keselowski coming down pit road. Remember that little strategy the 11 car had? Come down pit road? Well, Gordon and Kane, it worked out for them, but not too much for the 11. Paul Menard was involved. Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, Jamie McMurray. Ooh. And the 78 was holding up everybody. Watch this 34. David Reagan right there gets turned by Ryan Newman. That was Newman's fault. He comes back up the track into right there. Ryan Truex got put in the wall with a 38. See, Reagan takes out Kenseth, Scott, Stenhouse, Allgaier. 51 was having a great run. Menard, this whole hard hit for the 99 of Carl Edwards. Logano on the apron. There's all the damage on the 33 of Brian Scott. Had a great run going in 7th place. David Reagan, Travis Quapple. Paul Menard ends up landing up upside down. Ron Truex. So more guys are out of the race. Travis Quapple, Keselowski, 29th for the 2 car. Ryan Truex is out, so is Brian Scott and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Menard, Allgaier, and Truex Jr. lost a lap. The 4 car, I believe, came down pit road. But I have no idea where he is. Here he is back here, doing the same stunt the 11, 24, and the 5 did. So your leader will be the 9 of Marcus Ambrose. And we're going to see some difference. We're going to see some guys who we don't normally see up front, I'm sure. We're going to green with 8 to go. Ambrose, Clint Bowyer, Ryan Newman, Austin Dillon, and J.J. Yeley. We got Dillon 4th, Yeley 5th, Cole Witt, Josh Wise, Sorensen inside the top 10. Got David Gillard running inside the top 15. Oh, man. Paul Menard, Brian Scott, Stenhouse, and Michael McDowell is also out the race. He will finish 24th. So 23 cars remaining on track. Hamlin 1 lap down, Truex Jr. and Allgaier. 20 cars on the lead lap in the 99. Does not appear that he'll be able to make history today by winning all 3 races at Charlotte in the same year. The big news. Marcus Ambrose, can he finally get that first oval win? He's been fast all weekend long, had a great run in qualifying. How about the guy in second, Clint Bowyer? One of the only driver who is still in the championship battle. He does not have a win yet this year. He won this race in 2012. Ryan Newman 3rd. Austin Dillon, the rookie. He's never been in victory lane in the Cup Series. And J.J. Yeley, Extreme Motorsports, BK Racing, Phil Parsons Racing up inside the top 10 along with the TBR 36 team. Come down and take the green flag. Then we advance for the top 4, that's for sure, as the green flag comes back out. Earnhardt Jr. to the outside of Wise for the spot for 7th place. The top 4 get away. Now Jr. on the outside of Josh Wise. Kurt Busch on the back bumper of the 98. Back up front though, Ambrose, Bowyer, Newman, Dillon, and Yeley trying to pull away. And here comes Kurt Busch and Jr. going by the 98, who's off pace, coming down pit road on lap 19. So issues with the 98 of Josh Wise. Dillon trying to get third away from the 31 of Ryan Newman. Earnhardt Jr., Kurt Busch, Jeff Gordon, and Reed Sorensen. Another great run for this 36 team. Kenseth, McMurray, Johnson, Kane, and Harvick. Your top 15 right now. The question is, will the guys up front have to pit? Ambrose, your leader. Bowyer in second. Dillon third. Newman and Yeley, your top 5. Kurt Busch is catching the 44 and the 26. And the 98 of Josh Wise did lose a lap, and the caution flag waves. David Gilliland, David Reagan, Martin Truex Jr. involved. And Josh Wise just lost a lap. And the caution will wave on lap 21. We should not be ending this race yet. The question is, will these guys have to come down pit road? Pit road is open. Ambrose, Bowyer, Dillon, Newman, Yeley, Witt, and Austin Dillon is pitting. J.J. Yeley and Cole Witt are coming down pit road along with the 24 Jeff Gordon. Not sure why they're coming down. Not sure why Gordon's coming down. So Ambrose will stay as our leader. Let's go back and see if we can replay what brought out the caution. And Clint Bowyer will have one more shot because the race should not be ending right now. It happened when they're out of harm's way. 5-car tandem. Looks like David Reagan's going to turn Martin Truex Jr. down the track. Just like what Newman did to Reagan. 2X comes back up the track into David Gilliland. Reagan gets collected. Allgaier and Logano gets by. 78 goes up on its side. So that's what landed 38, 34, the two front row cars and the 78 in pit road. So Marcus Ambrose, Clint Bowyer, and Ryan Newman. And Junior's off pace in the 88 car. And Kenseth came down pit road as well. These guys got to be low on fuel. And how about the guy in 5th place? Reed Sorensen. Gonna have 2 to go. Should have 2 to go, and we do. Marcus Ambrose. Looking for win number 3 of his career. Clint Bowyer. Looking for win number 1 of 2014. Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, and Reed Sorensen in top 5. Casey Kane, Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Carl Edwards, and Joey Logano, your top 10. Great bounce back with the 99 and the 22. Can Bowyer make anything happen on the 9? Will be 2 to go. I'm sure the 15 won't be settled with 2nd place. Come down to green flag. Green flag is back out, and Bowyer blocks the 31 of Newman. But he lets the 9 car get away. He got a great jump there on the restart. The 31 car is going to help the 9 car win the race, that's for sure, because he's going to be trying to get around the 15 instead of trying to help the 15 to the 9 car. Here's Kane going by the 98 of Watts, who was stuck in the way. And Bowyer trying to catch the 9. Coming down. I'm turning him for the fucking cautions out. God dang it. As Ambrose will lead us to the line and possibly will pick up his first oval win of his Sprint Cup Series career. Damn you, Hamlin and Gordon. We had a good finish heading up. Allgaier will come across the line 19. That could be a good run for Allgaier after his dismal year. And Hamlin, not a good run for him today. And Ambrose will pick up his first career win on an oval and his 3rd win of his career. All they gotta do is just make it around. Hey, Bowyer's trying to come down pit road or something. And some guys are coming down pit road. Bowyer, Newman, Kurt Busch coming out down pit road. And Marcus Ambrose won't matter. Can Bowyer beat Ambrose to the line? That would be kind of a cool thing. But it won't be enough. Marcus Ambrose is a winner on an oval in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Casey Kane will come home 2nd. Matt Kenseth will be 5th. 3rd will be Clint Bowyer. 4th will be Ryan Newman. And Matt Kenseth, your top 5. Kevin Harvick, Jamie McMurray, Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, and Joey Logano, your top 10. Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, J.J. Yeley, Reed Sorensen, Austin Dillon, Dale Jr., Cole Witt, Josh Wise, Justin Allgaier, and Denny Hamlin, your top 20. And Ambrose is a winner. How about that? I was hoping to see a good finish between the 9 and the 15, but the caution that we have not shown yet. Fuck it. We probably know what happens. It's somebody being stupid, so we're not even going to show that. I forgot who was involved anyway. Let's see, y'all. So what a race we saw here today. Great runs for Clint Bowyer. He was 3rd in points. He could leave here as the points leader. Clint Bowyer is our points leader coming out here at Charlotte, and some guys who's in deep trouble. Allmendinger, Biffle. Not sure about Keselowski. Denny Hamlin, he's in some trouble right now as well. But some guys should be good for race 3 of the round 2. Should be Bowyer, Kenseth, Newman. We'll see how that all shakes out. But how about the 9 of Marcus Ambrose? So both Richard Petty Motorsports cars gets the win in 2014. And Ambrose is your winner today at Charlotte. Next week we head off to Talladega, the track that could determine the champion, or the guys who will be running for the championship. Anything and everything will happen. So we'll see you next week at the Talladega Super Speedway, and we'll show you the drivers who are in jeopardy of being eliminated from the round 2 heading into round 3. We'll see you next week at Talladega. Here comes the celebrate the screen for the 9 of Marcus Ambrose. And oh yeah, Marcus Ambrose is in the All-Star race in 2015.